India once again expressed concern about the superiority of the Chinese army in light tank equipment in the conflict area. Initially, Indian military officers emphasized the fear of the so-called Chinese ZTL-11 mountain tank or TAP-15 light tank. Now China is also noticed by the ZTL-11 armored fire support vehicle, also known as the self-propelled anti-tank gun. In fact, the ZTL-11 can also be classified as a light tank with a wheel chassis. It uses an 8x8 wheel configuration, providing very high mobility. This Chinese armored vehicle attracts special attention from Indian military experts because it can be transported relatively easily by air. This greatly increases the flexibility of the Chinese army in the combat zones, providing a great advantage in firepower. The ZTL-11 is already in service with the Chinese Marine Corps and was first shown to the public in September 2015 during a military parade in Beijing. The vehicle was designed to provide a fire support vehicle with high mobility and firepower based on TAP-08 8x8 wheel armor chassis with a 105mm cannon. The design of the ZTL-11 is very similar to the Italian-made Centauro. It has a crew of 4, with the driver seated at the front left of the hull. The turret is mounted in the middle of the chassis, with commander, gunner, and loader. The power pack is located at the rear of the vehicle. The hull and turret of the ZTL-11 are of unwelded steel armor construction, which provides protection for the crew against the firing of small arms fire and artillery shell splinters. Over the frontal arc, protection is provided against penetration from 20mm projectiles and against 12.7mm attack all round. The main gun is a 105mm British-originated Royal Ordnance L7 rifled main gun with full armor defeating capability at range. It can fire the armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding salvo, high-explosive and high-explosive anti-tank rounds, and the Chinese indigenous 105mm gunfire laser beam rating guidance anti-tank guided missile, derived from the Russian 9M117 Bastion technology. The second armament includes one 7.62mm machine gun mounted coaxially to the right of the 105mm cannon. A 12.7mm machine can be mounted on the loader hatch. The 105mm gun is fully stabilized, which is used in conjunction with the computerized fire control system, with the commander and gunner having day and night sights, and the latter also having the laser range finder. The ZTL-11 is fully amphibious and propelled in the water thanks to 2 water jets, mounted one either side at the rear of the hull. Standard equipment of the ZTL-11 includes an automatic fire extinguishing system, CBRN protection system, and air conditioning. According to Chinese military sources, the vehicle is equipped with a battle management system, detailing communication radio, and a satellite position system. It seems that a satellite communication antenna is mounted on the upper part of the turret. China is very focused on developing light armor vehicles for potential conflicts in the mountains or amphibious assault. This fact makes the Indian military especially worried. Indian media believe that to meet the needs of the country's armed forces, the government must urgently buy at least 100 light tanks. One of the options being considered is the Russian-bought SDM self-propelled anti-tank gun, or the Korean K-21 light tank. There is also another opinion that there is no need to worry too much about China's light tanks, because India has quite a large transport force, capable of bringing the T-90 main battle tanks to the front line. In terms of firepower or armor protection, neither the ZTL-11 nor the ZTQ-15 are rivals of the T-90.